but welcome in. Vinyasa Flow. We have 45 minutes together. Please honor your body. Remind yourself that you have agency, you have autonomy, you have choice. This practice is for you, for you, for you. If you do have access to a block today, doesn't matter, cork or foam, bring it on in. If you don't have access to a block, maybe you just have a stack of towels or blankets or even like a couch cushion or pillow. Just looking for something to elevate our low back in a bridge position for a little bit more support. But if we don't have that, that's okay. It's okay. Very happy you're all here. I'm just to make sure everyone's muted. And we're gonna start on the back side of the body today. So as you get organized, again, block. You want to have some music on, light a candle, right? Make your space, make your space, make your space. I'm just going to invite you as you come onto the back side of the body, like take a couple breaths where you really stretch, fill and expand, wiggle. Does not have to be with my breaths or my words. But just as you find that back side with your mat, just take these few breaths here.
There's a Zoom setting. Oh my God, my camera's been on.
That's okay. No judgment. Ahimsa, y'all. So just stay in that full body stretch one more time. Open your fingers, your palms, spread your toes, and then on the breath out, settle in. And just allow the body to be. And sometimes that in itself is the greatest work we can do, right? To just be. Ease, effortless. And feeling that breath. Your breath, your life, your body breathing with. Very slowly here, taking our time. We're going to let the head drop over to the left side. And see if you can feel into the back of the head as we stay connected with our ground and slowly come over to the right. And we'll just take a couple of these no's. And if the eyes are open, just taking in the environment, noticing colors, noticing textures. Even the awareness of the sounds around us. And we'll do that just one more time. This slow, steady roll, feeling the back of the head supported by our ground, our earth. And feeling yourself supported by your own knowing, your own wisdom. You get to say no, you get to say yes. As we come back into that neutral space, drop the chest down from the chin. Soften the belly, and this time inhale, really point your toes out and away towards that bottom edge of your mat. And we'll stay here one more breath, and on the exhale, I want you to think about the heels pressing towards the ground, the toes coming up towards the sky, and we're just going to bring the right knee into the belly. Maybe it falls a little closer to the chest, the outer edge. But again, just ease here, and we'll take a couple of breaths in and out. Starting to notice that involuntary action we can voluntarily control our breath. And one more time, filling through the belly, the sides, the low back, really fill. Maybe the belly even presses up and against our leg. And exhale, just allow everything to go back down, effortless, ease. And just soften one more time. Nice contrast, right? This space of being As we shift into the space of doing, pointing the toes towards the bottom of the mat, reaching the arms, any size. And again, take the heels into the lead, let the toes come and face up towards the sky, spread them, and then use an out breath to draw the left knee softly, belly, maybe chest, maybe those outside edges. Let the work here be cultivating that relationship with your breath and your belly. Putting a little bit more space between the teeth, the lips, the thoughts. One more time, let's inhale into that space. From the ground, feel your body rise all the way up into the sky, right? It might press against the leg. And then let the exhale send the left leg back to the right and just ease. 3 breaths. Nothing to do. Just to land in your own goodness. To acknowledge the effort and the choices so you can cultivate that relationship with peace, connection, true living yoga. Can you feel it within yourself, even without the need to move? It's here. More than enough. More than enough. From the space, again, that full body stretch, take your time. We're gonna let both knees this time on the bend, bring them in. And sometimes we can't bring our hands over, right? So you could bring them under. You could let them rest somewhere else. But just a gentle rock left and right. Just notice any tenderness, any tension. Let's not ignore it, right? Let's not avoid it or neglect it. We're just gonna work with it lovingly. I'm gonna have you roll over onto the left side of the body. Maybe just make a little pillow for your head, a little pause. And feel that right side of your body breathing, rising, filling, expanding. And softening right back down to the earth. All the space is yours. All the space is yours. One more time, let the right side of the body really breathe. Feel it from the right nostril. Filling, lifting. Alive and full. And then softening, settling again right back down to the ground, the land, the roots. Take your time coming back up. Inhale, full body stretch. Both knees again landing into the chest. This time let's rock and roll forward and back so we can sit the sit bones up and then gently tuck them down. Like, let's not go anywhere right away. Let's just feel the lifting, the rising of the hips. Maybe feeling into the back of the heart, connected to the ground. And then when you're ready, we'll start to lift the shoulders up. And eventually crossing the legs, stepping on back, holding a plank for 1 breath in. Bringing the knees down gently on the exhale, big toes to touch, and just sinking back into a child's pose, lightly landing the forehead. Finding what feels good in the upper body, right? You might stretch the hands overhead, fingertips to the earth. You might put a little bend in the elbow or even sweep the hands back to the heels. Feeling that Ujjayi breath again from the roots, we rise, fill and expand your body. And remind yourself that this space is all for you. Come back here at any time. One more inhale, exhale, and then we'll all meet with the stretch of the arms out long. Start to lift the gaze up, chin to the chest, right into our cat curve. Then we'll tuck the toes on under. Inhale, drop belly, lift gaze. right into that cow. Exhale again, press into the tops of the toes. Think about the chin coming to the chest, dropping the head down, out breath, and then inhale, curl the toes under, drop belly, lift heart. Oh yeah, one more breath. That's the exhale. Plus that inhale. This time, exhale again, sink back into the child's pose. And we're just gonna walk the hands over to the right side and let the left side have 3 rounds of breath. You might even feel like an accordion today, right? Like let the inhales expand and reach you out. And maybe the exhales bring you back slightly. Thank you so much for being here today. Let the breath really drop all the way out before walking the hands back through center. And then this time over to the left. Let the right side have the same opportunity as the left. 3 breaths. Beautiful, y'all. Take your time coming back through the center, lifting, rising, inhale, drop belly. This time on the exhale, curl the toes on under, and let's lift those hips high and back, finding the first down dog. I don't like going right into a stacked down dog, so move it out, walk your toes, bend your knees, shake your head. Listen and honor your body and what is here with you in this now. Heels don't ever have to touch the ground. Second toe center of the heel all the way up into the knee. Take the gaze back at the kneecaps and see that slight little lift up towards the hips. And then maybe we even soften a little through the knees here and really reach through the index, the thumb, spreading the elbows, the heart, the shoulders, right? Taking up space. One more big breath in and out. Inhale, roll yourself out to your plank. Again, exhale, knees could land first, or just taking that chaturanga all the way down and through. Pressing into the tops of the feet. Kneecaps lift up, heels of the hands slide behind the elbows. Take a big drink of breath in, and then exhale, press back again, child's pose. Just the exhale. We're gonna stay as close as you can to the ground, inhaling, sending your body right back into that cobra. And again, exhale, press yourself back, child's pose. One more time, staying as close as you can to the ground, heart and belly and hips. Inhale, lifting into your cobra, and then exhale, press yourself right on back, child's pose. One deep, deep, deep breath in. Please open your mouth, release. Sigh, press it out. From this space, inhale, lift back up, tabletop. Exhale, curl the toes, lift the hips down, dog. Peek back again, kneecaps lifting up to the hips. Can you feel the space you're making? As the heels lift this time, shift the gaze to the top of the mat. Put a little bend in the knees and take some small, sweet, light steps to the very top of your mat. Feet hip distance to start, y'all. And think about the crown coming down to the ground. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hands on something, shins, earth, tops of the toes. Take your halfway lift. Exhale, back, gaze between the knees, fold. Let's do that 3 more breaths. Inhale, that Ardha, that halfway space. Exhale, soften and fold. Gaze down at the ground as we inhale. Gaze back as we exhale. This time, inhale, halfway lift, but let it carry you all the way up. Stretch the arms overhead, lift the gaze, the heart, and then slowly circle the arms back through, palms towards the heart prayer at heart center, and just find your Tadasana. Standing tall in your truth today, right? We're going to drop the tailbones down, that slight lifting up of the hips, the spreading of the heart. Inhale, circle arms all the way up. And again, get big today. And exhale, soften and fold. Inhale your halfway space. And on the exhale, put bends in the knees. Plant the fingers. Step the right leg back. Gently bring the knee down. Press into the tops of the right toes. And take 2 breaths in this lunge. Fingertips can stay on the ground, right? This feels good. Or you can always like navigate towards the legs, hips, hearts, sky. And things shift, right, as we start to build a little bit more heat, a little bit more opening in our body. From here, right hand gently comes onto the ground. Take your left hand, bring it onto the tops of your left leg, real gentle like. And on the exhale, shift that gaze over the left shoulder. Soft, 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 sweet, sweet, sweet. Take one more breath deep in. One more breath deep out. Inhale to wind us back to the front. Let's just kind of like frame that left foot with our fingertips here. And we're going to lift up that right heel. Inhale, crown down to the sky, toes towards the sky. I'm sorry, crown to the ground. And then exhale, fold. Shake your head, shake your head, shake your head. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the palms, step the left leg back as gently as you can. Left knee comes down, press into the tops of the left toes. And same thing. We're just going to take a couple breaths here. Beautiful. Left hand gently comes down, right hand on the right leg. So soft, so sweet as we turn over our right shoulder. And again, one breath. One rise, one fall, one twist. We can do it all. As we unwind again, inhale, but this time step on back, find your plank. Exhale, lower through as you choose. Inhale, we're going to find the cobra or the up dog. Big smile, you're alive, you're here. Curl the toes on under, exhale, down dog. Inhale, lift the right leg high. Oh yeah, and on the exhale, can we bring that right knee to the very back of the right arm? Ooh, fun stuff. Let's do that 3 more times. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, bringing that right knee right behind the back of the right arm. Heart open. Breath full. Really exhaust that exhale. Get so close here. And then inhale, step back. Exhale, lower through as you choose. Inhale, lift your heart back, bend. And then on the exhale, curl the toes, lift the hips high and back, down dog. Left legs turn, inhale, lift it up. Bring it in. Right behind the back of the left arm. 3 more times. Lifting, expanding. Drawing ourselves closer yet. And again, that 4th exhale, we just hold it, really exhaust it. Ooh, get closer. And then step back, breath in, plank. Exhale, lower all the way down this time. Finding our sphinx, so just bringing the forearms down to the ground. The closer the elbows are to your shoulders, a little bit more intense. So if you feel anything in the low back, adjust those elbows. Take a breath in, lift heart, and then exhale, just drop your left ear over to your left shoulder. Breathe into wherever you feel anything showing up. Mindfully, right? Slow, purposeful. Drop your right ear over to your right shoulder. Same thing, just breathing into whatever we feel. Coming back through center here, clasp the hands together, ground through the forearms, curl those little beautiful toes of yours under. And 3 times we're going to inhale, lift up, and then exhale, bring the knees down. Inhale, lift the knees up, heels back. Exhale, knees down. So strong, so powerful, so beautiful. Inhale. Knees down, walk the hands left by right, right on back into your child's pose. Take a full breath in, full breath out. Inhale, reach the arms high, lift the body up, find your tabletop, curl the toes, exhale, lift the hips high and back, down dog. Inhale, right leg high, exhale, bring the right knee right behind the right arm. Inhale one more time, reach the right leg high, exhale, bend the knee, open the hips. Keep the knee bent as you exhale, bring it through the belly, the chest, the chin, stepping the right foot forward. We're gonna drop the left heel, right heel, left arch, rise up, get big. Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. Take a couple of breaths here, just kind of shake the arms out, right? Whatever energy we're working with. I got all the critters around me just being really vocal today. So I apologize for that. But anything else that's happening, right? Just shift it out with those arms. Stay open, stay present, stay here, no matter the elements, right? When you feel ready, think about looking over that right arm, third finger, and then gently bring that elbow down, or maybe that block, right? And we'll sweep the back arm towards the top of the mat. Beautiful. Stay lifted, stay long. Left hand drops down to the back of the left leg, and we'll reach the right arm up. Find that peaceful warrior. Shanti, shanti, shanti. Cartwheel the arms down and around. This time we're going to frame the right foot. Let's pour everything out. Lift that left leg, drop the crown. Step the left foot to meet the right. Big toes can touch or hip distance, what works in your body. Inhale halfway, exhale, soften, fold. Put a little bend in the knees, hug everything in together. Rise up, find your chair. It's just like Tadasana with a little bit of a bent knee, right? So we're gonna lift those front hips up. We're gonna drop the tailbone down. We're gonna hug everything in, drop it in. Keep the heart high. Keep the shoulders soft. Gaze 2. And we're just gonna have some fun ringing it out here, okay? So the inhale will keep us in the center of our chair. And the exhale, I'm gonna bring that left elbow and I'm gonna try to get it over to my right knee. The inhale brings me back into the center. The exhale, right elbow, left knee. See if you can give yourself 3 more twists. Notice how the inhale gives length in the spine and the exhale gives that grace to twist it out. Steady, stable feet. So again, just want to make sure everything's even. Your right, your left, your center. That's where we'll meet again. Just holding this chair, doing a couple arm circles. All is well. All is well. Then those pinkies come close to touching on the up, and those thumbs going as far back on the down. 3 more. And now let's have some balance. Feel your left foot firmly planted on this ground, every right to be here. And we're gonna draw that right knee up, exhale. Inhale back into the seat. Feel your right foot so firmly planted, every right to be here, and then exhale, left knee. 3 more each side. If we need to move to maybe a wall for balance, or not, draw the knee up to the belly, maybe just lift the heels, right? There's always a way as long as we're willing. Are you willing? And when that's through for you, guess what? Finally, we're gonna inhale, extend the arms, the legs, reach up. You might even take a little back bend here, lifting that heart, the gaze to the sky. Oh, how good does that feel? Exhale, softly fold over your legs. Shake your head out. You're breathing, right? Where are we without that? This time we're gonna step the right leg back. We're gonna drop the right heel down. We're gonna open up into that Vira 2 with the left foot forward, right foot back. Again, same thing with the arms, right? What we working with today? What's in your area? Know that we take up more space than what our skin and body shows. You're so much bigger. So things can be here. Light dusting, light dusting. When you're ready to look over that left third finger, your firm compassion, your rooted roots. Left hand gentle on the left leg, right arm reaching towards the very top of your mat. Beautiful, y'all. Stay big. Bring your right hand back towards your right heel and lift up the left. Opening back through Vera 2. Cartwheel the arms down and around. Step back. Lift this left foot right on up. Inhale, single leg down dog. Exhale, bring it right behind the back of the left leg. Inhale, step back to your plank. Exhale, everybody lower all the way through. Keep the tops of the feet down on the mat. Slide the hands behind the hips. Palms are up. Start to reach back towards your knees, your shins, your heels, your toes. Maybe for a little extra lift, you clasp the hands here and start to lift those heels up. 3 breaths wherever you're at. It's your rise, baby. Just feeling that energy, the effort that does not go wasted, keeping your heart open. Gently bring yourself down. Press up and back, child's pose. Take 1 deep breath in, deep breath out. Roll yourself out into your tabletop. Curl the toes on under, exhale, down dog. Step your right foot wide, like as wide as your pinky finger or even off your mat. And we're gonna do a little shifts here. So the inhale is gonna send the heart forward, that energy's forward. And then on the exhale, lift the hips high and back, look back, forward and back. And I notice I'm doing 4s today, so 4 rounds each side. Oh yeah. Then just hold that space. You might even like walk your hands over to the left side of your mat, just to see if things change. You might walk them to the very top of the mat, see if things change. Just find the edge for you today, that space of sweet curiosity, and take 2 more breaths. Remember, we can send our breath to our legs, our heels, our toes, our people, our planet. There's nothing you can't do. So this time we'll bring ourselves back into that lunge. Gently bring down that left knee, press into the very top of that left foot. And one more time, let's open up into that twist. Right hand comes high. And if you're looking for a little bit of movement, bend the elbow, make some circles here. Snaps, crackles, pops, they're always welcome to the party and the practice. Maybe your right hand, palm up, reaches back towards those left toes. And just like naturally, right, our right knee opens up. Awesome. Bring your right hand back down, curl that left toe, step back, and you could take some rest. You could go through a vinyasa, whatever you need before we get that other side. From that space of down dog, we'll step the left foot super wide, right again, left pinky finger or all the way off the mat. Feel this little movement back and forth, 4 breaths. Inhale, lifts you forward. Exhale, we shift that gaze back. What do you feel? What do you feel? What do you notice? That fourth exhale with the hips back. We're going to settle into this. And again, move your hands, rearrange. And just find that spot where you can be. Not just the effort and energy it takes to keep our heart open, but our parts, our pieces, ourselves open. Asana is all about opening the body so we can get closer to the soul, the truth. Use your next inhale to walk back forward, that lunge. Gently bring the knee down on the exhale, press into the tops of the toes. Right hand stays grounded. We lift and rise, that last twist. And again, maybe those elbows bend. Keeping the palm up, maybe you bring the fingertips back towards those right toes and let the left knee just open. One more time, step back. Your choice, Vinyasa, down dog, or child's pose. Let yourself land in your space first before making the transition. So I'm just going to bring us booties down, hearts high. So just finding a comfortable seat as we let the left leg extend forward, and then just bring your right leg, bent knee. See if you can get it close to your heart. And I like these little pitchforks. So you scoop underneath the calf muscle. You just gotta make this little pitchfork. You're holding yourself up, and then just small movement, right? Circles, fold back, lean back. Trust your body, trust yourself. Settling into a little bit of stillness if that is accessible. And we can be different right here. So you could let your right foot land on the inside edge of your left leg. We do that a lot, right? Or you could bring this right heel and let it sit on top of that left hip. So more of a half lotus style here. Either way, left side, back of the leg really grounds, sit bones ground. We take that breath in, and on the exhale, let yourself fold, keeping the heart lifted. And coming back to the breath, the magic that is right here. Feel that involuntary action that you can voluntarily control. Fill up. And soften out. Notice your shoulders, your arms. About like of a halfway lift here. Next inhale, just lifting up halfway, shifting, reorganizing. 3 more rounds of breath as you fold. Letting hands rest on the ground. Feel that support, right? There's something to press against to lift you up. Use your inhale to rise the gaze. Unwind the body. So we'll just shift it out. And if those little pitchforks or any movement with that right leg, right hip calling you, please honor it. Right leg will go long, pitchfork style, right? We'll bring in the left. We can rock it. We can roll it. Can we be with it, ourselves, our parts, our pieces? Settling into stillness just a little bit here. Take 2 more breaths. And whatever we did on the left side, just make sure that we balance it out here. So half lotus. Or that figure 4. Inhale and then exhale, let yourself fold into this. And just space to be. Feeling the nourishment of this prana, this oxygen coming through your nose. Finding your cells, your systems, your tissues. And bringing out of you that which doesn't serve, but also the brilliance, right? Like you can send your love through the exhales out of you in every direction possible. You can send your forgiveness, your grace. Halfway space, inhale, just shift, get reorganized in 3 more breaths, finding this fold. Palms meet the ground, always something to press against, to lift you up. Bring up that left foot, anything you need. Just even some love. Let the left heel meet the right. Take a big inhale into our L-shaped Dandasana. Reach the arms high, and just one exhale, bow of gratitude over your strong legs. As we inhale and rise up, keeping the block close by if you had it, y'all, we're going to shift those hips towards the heels and let the back find the ground. Shoulders, back of the head, 4 corners of the feet, they stay grounded. There's always space behind the neck, always. We're going to lift up through the hips, and we're going to slide the block underneath the low back, low setting to start. But you could always shift and adjust based on where you're at, right? More open, you might need a little bit more lift. See if you can find that sweet spot again, effortless ease. We just drop in, just be. Maybe allowing the eyes, the gaze to land softly on that center diaphragm and seeing your breath, your body breathe. More than enough. Or if you'd like to lift the feet off the ground, defy a little gravity today, right? We can do that. We can lift the heels up and let the legs float. Make any shapes you'd like. Color outside the lines. Soft and sweet. Ground to sky. The beautiful thing is you could stay in either of these positions as long as you'd like you could travel in and out. Just know that our Shavasana is on the horizon. But if you'd like to spend it here in a supported bridge or in that supported shoulder stand, or even a really block underneath the low back, extending the legs out, that might feel good today, a little elevation. And anything else you need along your way towards that space of true, true rest. Our most important posture of the entire practice, our Shavasana. Let yourself have these next couple breaths just to find and feel that space of ease. Before you drift away, take one inhale where you feel the ground holding you, loving you, supporting you. And use that exhale to feel the sky calling you bigger, lighter, freer yet. Take rest. Shavasana. Remind yourself that you do not have to move with my words. Move to the rhythm of your own heart and your own soul, not my words. But if you're ready, we'll start to wiggle our toes. We'll start to draw and call back the breath even deeper. We'll softly let the eyes start to blink open if they were closed. And just one more time, really being slow and patient. Give yourself a couple of those no's. Just drop in the head left to right. Just as we started, full body stretch. Both knees landing to the chest, this time gently coming onto the right side of the body. And just take 3 breaths where you feel the left side of you. Again, lifting, greeting, rising up to that sky. Every exhale, softly coming back to the ground. From the space of the exhale, leave anything no longer serving you. Thoughts, ideas, people, places, things. And feel the freedom as you lift up, finding a comfortable way to be as we close today's practice with so much gratitude and love, and of course, this ground. Maybe wiggle those shoulders out. Maybe you lift some yeses, right? We do a lot of no's in class. So maybe a couple of yeses, because that's just as powerful as a no. Own your yeses, babies. Own your no's and own your maybe so's, right? And I don't knows. One more time, reach the arms up, up, super duper high. Keep calling in those higher pieces and parts of yourself, the God of your understanding, spirit, nature. They're always, always, always communicating to you and me and us. We just have to be open to see and feel those messages of love and support. Let's exhale, bring the hand to the heart center. I give so much gratitude to you, this practice, this land that holds us, this lineage that calls us in and does not call us out, and this beauty of your heart, your space, your breath, your bigness, your beauty. May we go in peace, and may we serve that peace to the ultimate highest. It is the greatest honor and greatest work to do alongside with you. And so it is. And so it is. Thank you so much. Always open, always here. And I love y'all. Boop.